So in this video, I want to share with you data validation. And data validation is fabulous because you can require it for students to either have a correct answer before they go on, or you can limit the number of characters. In this first type of question, the paragraph question, I want to show you how to have a minimum or maximum amount of characters for the students to be able to respond. So I have a question. I click my three dots. I go to response validation. Then I want to go click on this. It automatically will say length, and that's what I want. And I can have it have a minimum character count or a maximum character count. So I might say in 100 words or more, tell me, or 100 characters or more, tell me about the rock cycle. That way, the Google form, if you have the question marked as required, the student will not be able to go on and submit this form unless they have the maximum number of characters or the minimum number of characters. So that's perfect for those classes that you get that they try to respond to a question like this with one or two words. Now, similar to the same thing, just a paragraph question, if I click regular expression instead of length, I can have it to where students have to have a letter or a word, sorry. So like if I was expecting igneous rock in this, I could say contains and it would have to say igneous. And students' answers would have to have that response in there in order for it to go on. This one's kind of glitchy and sometimes it doesn't catch, but I do love the length one. I've never had an issue with that. This will also work fabulous for short answer questions. So I'm going to type in a short answer response. And if I wanted to make sure that they have this one correct before they move on, let's say that this is a practice test or something that they're looking up definitions for or whatever, I can click the three dots and go down to response validation. And even if you are working with math and it's a number, still change it to text. It's just going to be easier for you. And when you have text, it automatically filters it to contains, which is what you want, but those are the other options. And then you can have the answer right here in the text box. Now, just like with the answer key, it has to have the correct spelling. So I usually like to type mine in all caps because that way they just know. And I can put in the custom error text, all caps. And the custom error text is what they get as an error if they type in the incorrect answer. And just like before, if this is required, students will not be able to submit it unless they have the answer correct. The last type of response validation that I want to show you is going back to our checkboxes. If I click the three dots and go to response validation here, I have the option to select at least, select at most, or select exactly. So if students are just getting used to multiple select questions for you and you're just wanting to get them used to this style of question, that if you pick select at least three, then students will not be able to go on until they select at least three boxes. So that will help them just familiarize themselves with these types of questions. But I wouldn't continuously do this one all of the time because at a later point, they need to become more self-aware about how many they need to pick just based off of the clues that are given.